fam, let's dive into some luxury beauty today. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So I have the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzers, 2 shades like I showed you guys in the intro. I have 3 shades from the new Estée Lauder. These are like their clickable pure melt colors, kind of like the Tarte Maracuja. Everyone's jumping on that train right now. So we're gonna test those out. This is all first impression. I did pick up a splurge recently because I had a lot of points with my Sephora Visa card. So this brought it down to hardly anything, but this is a very pricey item. And I just wanted to splurge because I love Prada and I loved the packaging and I love highlighters. I am a highlighter addict, I think. Highlighter and bronzers are my favorite things in the world. So, I mean, can we just talk about this packaging? It's just mucho perfection. So anyway, we'll dive into all the details of that, but let's start off with the bronzer because I did do my makeup already. I have the new NYX brow glue on. It's called, I'll show you guys right there. I think it's called Crazy Glue or something like that. Crazy Lift. Sorry, you guys. This brow glue is the best brow glue, but I will jump into a full tutorial of that next week when I do more of an Ulta drugstore and mid-level brand haul and try on. So I walk you guys through the steps on how I do that and the brow pen and all that I used, but I will also have what I have on my brows in the description. So FYI, that's what I have on. And then I didn't do any bronzers or anything like that. So I didn't do any blush because I really want you guys to be able to see what these powder bronzers look like. So she just released these Smooth Blur contour sticks, bronzer contour sticks. They're more contour sticks because the shades were geared more towards contour shades, more shadowing. And I do have a full review on this. So I will show you guys right there. You can check out that video after this video, please. Watch this video all the way through. This really helps me out, you guys. Don't stop now. Watch that video later, but I have my full review on this. I like it. I just don't love it. I love my Tenel Jai one much better. It's just for me easier, and I like the formula, how it goes on, but not to say that this isn't good. So, and I do like to do this for nose contouring sometimes. All right, you guys, so this is her brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Smooth Blur Bronzer, and this retails for $38 US. You get 0.35 ounces and 10 grams of product, so you're looking about $3.80 per gram. This does have an 18-month shelf life, and it was made in Italy. This is described as an ultra smooth, lightweight bronzer featuring a blurring gel powder hybrid formula that melts seamlessly into the skin for a long-lasting natural matte color with a flawless, beautifully blurred, sun-kissed finish. This is housed in a beautiful luxe travel-ready component, including a mirror, and I love the detail of that packaging. Let's take a look at that really quick. So I'll show you guys right there compared to the highlighter and the cream bronzer. So it's kind of like a hybrid of the cream bronzer and the highlighter as far as packaging goes. A little slimmer than the highlighter, which I like for traveling, and I just really love this packaging that she does. I mean, it just looks so luxe. I've driven by her Anastasia Beverly Hills salon several times in Beverly Hills, and it fits it. It's just beautiful. Let's take a look at the full ingredient list. There is no coconut derivatives for my ladies out there that are prone to breaking out like me or get their clogged pores, which I have a blemish going on right there. I think it's the time of the month and it just popped up. So I can't blame it on any products. I haven't been wearing any makeup, but I'm just allowing you guys to look at that list, giving you guys some time just in case you see anything on there that may be something you are allergic to. So I did buy this product myself and I picked up 2 shades. I bought more of a neutral shade and more of a warm shade. And it's the 3rd and 4th shades right there that you guys can see in that spectrum of 7 shade range. So I went with Golden Beach Glow, and this is a light with golden undertones, and it pulls more neutral on the skin when I swatched it, just so you guys know that. So beautiful. It actually goes really well with my iced latte when I look at the color comparisons from Tenel Jai, the cream bronzer I like. So I think that's going to be a beautiful combination. And then I also went with Tropical Tan, and that's medium to tan with warm golden undertones. So I like to stick within the golden undertones, almost having a more red undertone base to it for my bronzers. I think it's more flattering on my skin. I don't like anything too orange. This is not red, but this is a perfect golden. It is very golden, I have to say that. From the swatches, we'll see what it looks like on my face. Very inclusive shade range, in my opinion. That's really great right out of the box. So I do appreciate that. All right, let's try this on and then we'll jump into the Estée Lauder in just a second. So let's start off with Golden Glow. And again, this is a neutral warm golden, or sorry, neutral golden undertone. So let's grab this onto a clean rougher number 4. I just cleaned it, so I'll take off the sleeve. I want it to be fresh and clean. And what I like to do, because I don't want it to be too structured, I'm gonna just go like this and get it kind of fluffy instead of it being too narrow. See, it's fluffing that out there. So we're gonna do that. All right, let's try this on. I'm so excited, you guys. First impression. So this is perfect for my ladies that like more of like that neutral warm undertone. This again is for me is pulling off a little bit more neutral, and it has almost like yellow undertones to it. So again, it really matches Iced Latte. So rougher number 4, and we're gonna kind of structure out the face. So I'm not trying to do like a full bronze. I just wanna give my face some structure, so it's not so flat right now. Just ignore my blemish. Ooh, it's pigmented too. Oh, you guys. Wow, that's really soft. That is spectacular. First impression upon application, this is by far the best bronzer I've ever used. Powdered bronzer. Wow, she did not disappoint. I used to love her old bronzer, and then I found out it had caprylic triglycerides in it, it had coconut oil, so I had to stop using it. She gave me something better without the coconut derivatives. So thank you, ABH. All her other stuff has been having it in there, but not this one. So she just released little blush trios, like cream blush trios. I'll show you guys right there. Those do have coconut oil in there. So just be mindful if you have any pores. If you don't have any issues with coconut oil, I'm sure it's amazing. Again, if this was sent to me in PR, I would absolutely test it out for you guys, but I'm not gonna go out and buy something that I'm never gonna be able to use. And I feel bad returning it. All right. Unless it's something I really, really want to try. I want to try. Like the Estée Lauder concealer. Actually, they fooled me because I thought it didn't have it, and then it ended up having it in the packaging when I saw it. I must have overlooked that. This gives you the right amount. I'm going really light, as you can tell. I'm holding far back. It gives you a nice, I just want to show that because some people don't like a lot. So I just want to make sure I show you that you can go very light or you can build it up like that. But this is a beautiful color. This is not a contour shade. This is actually pulling even that more true neutral warm on when I put it on versus when I swatched it. So this is perfect for my ladies that just want to bring one bronzer and that they can structure their face and also use as like a sun-kissed, glowy, beautiful, bronzy look. So I really do appreciate that. So since I use my Tenel, I will use it underneath normally. That is a little bit more neutral and neutral, shadowy, cooler undertones that I can kind of contour a little bit with, and then just put this on top. And I could just only bring those two products if I were traveling. So that's what makes it nice. All right, let's build up this side. So we can match up. So bringing it down here. I'm gonna start like right there and then bring it down like that. That's just structuring out the face. And I'd like to just take the brush so that there's not a line there. I'm gonna take this a little bit on the forehead. Try not to get it on my blonde. It's foolproof. What I like about this bronzer is Anybody can use it, whether you're advanced or you're a beginner and you just don't even know how to really do makeup. This is perfect. But you're like, some of these products that are really geared towards beginner makeup, where you don't have a lot of pigment and you have time to build it up, like that's what we call foolproof makeup. A lot of the times there's just not a lot of pigment, right? So you have to keep building it up. You have to keep layering it. Where this one is easy. Like you can get that softness and then build it up like within a second. So that's what I like. It does have a nice amount of pigment. It is blurring. I do see that blurring effect to it. It's giving me Surratt powder vibes. And you guys know how I feel about Surratt. So I'll show you guys the difference right there between this Surratt Griselle and this product right here. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the Tropical Tan, and we're gonna just give a little bit more bronzing throughout, like just a nice, beautiful glow. Okay, so this one again is Tropical Tan, and this is a warm golden undertone. Now I have to figure out which brush I feel like will go with this powder the best. All right, we're gonna take, this is a Surratt cheek brush, and this is my ultimate cheek brush. And I'm gonna take that and we're gonna pop that there. Again, Tropical Tan. We're gonna get that brush nice and saturated. That's what it looks like. Now, you're gonna wanna dust that off. Always dust off because you don't want that extra residue on your... I did a pretty big dip because I wanted to show you guys what that looked like. All right, let's try this out. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. If you have a small face, that's what I like about this one. If you have like a larger face, my other favorite is my this one is the Chikuhodo T1, I think it is, face brush. I'll show you the differences. Let me clean this one off. Make sure. I just cleaned it, but it's stained. So just want to make sure there's no residue on there. So that will give you like a softer placement with the Surratt brush. And then here's the Chikuhodo brush. Let's dip that. This one you can do like stamping motions like that, or you can just go in and do that. And bring this all the way down. Yeah, they're both beautiful. I mean, they blend really beautifully together. I just got bronzer in my hair. It's problem with platinum blonde hair is you have to be so careful. And I wasn't, but that's okay. We're gonna use these as a shadow too. You guys, that's beautiful. Yeah, that is really pretty. You don't even need blush with that. Like, that is so beautiful. I mean, who knows? Maybe we just won't even do blush today. I'm thinking we're just gonna leave it this way. I can't stop playing with it. I am obsessed. This is amazing. Like, I can't even control my emotions because it's that good. It is literally gonna be top shelf, probably the only bronzer I'm gonna reach for. That's how good it is. All right, let's get into this Prada highlighter so we can put a little highlight on our cheeks, because I really don't even think you need blush with this look, you guys. I really don't. So let's put this highlighter on. This is from Prada Beauty, and this is their light glowing highlighter powder. It retails for a whopping $90 US. You get 0.24 ounces and 6.8 grams of products. You're looking at about $13.23 per gram. Keep in mind, we're talking about a designer luxury brand like a Tom Ford. So you're gonna pay those prices. Wait till there's a sale. This is refillable, but the refills are not available on Sephora. So I will list where you can buy the refills there. This does have a 24-month shelf life and it's made in France. Just so you guys know, Prada Beauty is actually owned under the L'Oreal brand. This is Prada Beauty's first glowing highlighter powder. It's described as a glowing, weightless highlighter that effortlessly blends onto the skin for an up to 24-hour refined pearlescent look without a white cast. The highlighted ingredients are their micropixel pearls, if I can say that right, that delivers a soft, diffused, radiant, and refined glow. And it also has squalane, which is known to help make skin feel smoother over time. Let's take a look at the full ingredient list. We have synthetic fluorite, which is synthetic mica, and then you also have mica. There is no coconut derivatives in there, and the list isn't that long, so I do appreciate that a lot. But I always, again, like to show you guys what's in it, so if there's anything in there that you spot that may potentially break you out or have allergic reaction to. It's available in 3 illuminating shades for a soft, revived glow, and I went with number 1, champagne, but they do have 2 others. They have number 2, which is like a pink, and number 3, which is a deep. So I couldn't afford to buy all 3 of them to show you guys, but I did go with the shade that I knew I would personally like. And again, this is Champagne 1. Oh my gosh, that packaging. I am so obsessed. It has this silver and gold duo tone. I'm a silver girl and I'm a gold girl, so I love the combination of the two. On the back, you can see that triangle where you can push out the product quite easily. You don't have to use a needle or anything like that, but be mindful not to touch that while it's open because you don't want it to shatter. You do have the shelf life on the back as well, just as a reminder, but it has a magnetizing closure. Using my Sigma F35 brush, goes beautifully with that packaging. Can we talk about that? And I'm just going to test this out. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I filmed that more B-roll style because I wanted to film that for a short. Oh, this is like, wow, wow, wow. Literally probably one of the best highlighters I've ever used. The softness you get on your skin is like out of this world. I mean, it's out of this world. I went a little crazy with it because I just couldn't stop putting it on my face. Like, oh my gosh, that is so good. Oh my gosh. This is a mature, my ladies over 40, this is the kind of highlighter we want, where if you want kind of that wet glass skin look, but you're not gonna accentuate your pores, your texture, your fine lines, your wrinkles. I mean, this is like unbelievably good. Unbelievably. I bought this myself. It's so, so good. Wow. All right, we're gonna take the Golden Beach, what is it? Golden, I keep getting the name wrong. Golden Beach Glow. Okay, I did get it right. And we're gonna take this with my, I think we're gonna go in with the Rose and Bend brush. And this is the E29. Definitely dust off, and we're just gonna take this into the contour of the eye. A tip to really getting into that space, if you do have, I mean, I have a medium space, I don't have too small of a space there, but if you have a really small space, keep your mirror lower, look up, and that's going to allow you to get into that crease area a little bit easier, just an FYI. I mean, this is just soft as butter. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, easy. You can just take this on vacation and just use this if you want. You don't even really need an eyeshadow if you don't want to bring all that. I like to bring it into the nose contour. It's just it's foolproof. I mean, you cannot make a mistake. Like if you're not good at doing eyeshadow and you're like, Kristi, I want to get better, work with bronzers. It doesn't have to be this one, but just work with bronzers because they're easier to manipulate and blend out versus some eyeshadows. So some eyeshadows are really easy, but I'm just saying if you really just want to practice and you don't want to buy, you don't want to commit to an eyeshadow, but you already have a bronzer. I mean, for the majority of my looks outside of filming, I usually just use bronzer. Let me get all my eyeshadow brushes. I'm gonna go in with a little bit smaller brush now just because I want to get more into the crease with the darker shade. I'm gonna use this BK Beauty, and this is the A502 brush. I want it to be big but not too big. So this is a perfect synthetic one to use. Now we're gonna go into Tropical Tan. Why Tropical Tan is so much easier for me to remember, I don't know. I'm just gonna get a little bit tighter into the crease. I don't want it too fluffy and I don't want it too small. Yeah, that's perfect. We're gonna bring that there. I can actually go even a little bit closer to the ferrule area, just because I want that to be a little bit deeper. If you want it to be softer, then again, hold far back. I always like to just give those little tips and tricks, because I have people on my channel, Glam Fam Sisters, that loyal Glam Fam Sisters that are here every week that are still learning. So that's why I like to go over that for you advanced folks. You're like, okay, Christy, thanks. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Because I love that commercial. I say that all the time. Thanks, Captain Obvious. So funny. So you guys, really quick, I haven't been filming because, and I've been taking some time off here and there because I am dealing with really bad acid reflux that has turned into GERD. It's been something that I've been struggling with the last few years, off and on, and I was doing really good. My diet was cleaned up dramatically, and it just hit me like a wrecking ball right before Father's Day, like a wrecking ball, like one I have never experienced. I've experienced acid reflux and a lot of discomfort where you just can't sleep, you have to sleep with your back up, you just want to keep belching, sorry, TMI. But if you deal with acid reflux and GERD, let me know in the comments. Please let me know, and please let me know all your different like remedies for it. Now, I am on a prescription medication because I have to, like, I just literally cannot go without that prescription right now. So she had to up my dose to twice a day. So just talk to your doctor. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to do what works best for you. I'm doing the aloe vera now. That's helping. The aloe, oh God, it tastes horrible. I'll show you guys. That's the one I picked up on Amazon. That was recommended to me by a doctor. So that one is the best of the best. You want it to be the filet one, and you also want it to be organic and no preservatives and stuff like that in there. So I just do 2 tablespoons of that before each meal. And I was just like popping Pepsi because I don't like to take it, but I had to, like, it just hurt. And Tums Pepsi, I mean, like, to the point where I couldn't even function. And then what happens is, if I can't get a belch out, the tightness in my chest just keeps getting tighter and tighter to the point where I start panicking, and I suffer really bad from anxiety. I mean, I was hospitalized. That's how bad my anxiety is. So I suffer from, like, what do you call it? Debilitating panic attacks. I mean, debilitating, to the point where I will pass out and if I have a really bad one. So I always have my lorazepam on hand, but I don't like to take pharmaceuticals. It's just me. I just don't really like to. So I only like to take that when I absolutely need it. And unfortunately, like, the last few nights here and there, I've had to take it just to sleep. Last night, I literally couldn't. I mean, you could probably tell by my under eyes. I could not sleep because I was in panic mode. I felt like I was having a heart attack. I don't know. I don't know if it's just this time of the year. That's why I talked to my doctor. I was on the phone just crying with her. And I think she thinks a lot of it is just anxiety is making it worse and worse and worse for me. And then sending me into panic attack mode. So I was able to get a doctor's appointment with a gastroenterologist, but they couldn't get me in until August 4th. So I have to wait till then. In the meantime, it's been getting a little bit better, but I feel like an angry bird because I have been only able to eat certain foods. I can't drink coffee. I can't drink don't come for me, but I love my diet soda, my diet 7-Up, 7-Up, 0. I know. As healthy as I like to be, that's my one weakness I just can't let go of yet. Well, I've had to let go of all that. Coconut water has been a best friend to me, so that's been helping out, but yeah, just eating really bland foods. And then on top of that, my perimenopause took over dramatically since I turned 47. So I feel bloated. And even though I'm eating like plain foods right now and I should be super skinny, like I don't even feel that way because the perimenopause is giving me another effect. So, oh my God, you guys, the more I think about it, the more I'm going to get anxious, and then it's going to send me into a spiral. So we're not going to go there. But I do want to know if any of you are suffering from any of that, because I would like to know. I would just really like to know. Sorry, I didn't mean to get into any type of chatty stuff like that. I really just wanted to do this, but you know, it's real life, and I just want to know if anybody else is going through the same thing. Going back to Beach Glow E29 just to blend out those edges. These blend beautifully together, just like on my cheeks, and it's going to keep it all cohesive too. That's what I like about that. All right, do I want to put a little bit more depth in there? Let's do a little bit more depth. I'm gonna take the Makeup by Mario. This is the Neutral Matte Palette. And I'm gonna go in with probably this shade right there, because it has a little bit warm neutral color. Yeah, that's the perfect tone for this palette, just to give a little bit more depth in that crease area. Just a little bit more. I don't want anything too dramatic. I don't think I'm gonna do anything on the bottom either. Going back to that E29 and just blending everything together. Remember, too much product can start to make things look muddy, so just keep that in mind. Sigma E40 just to blend it all out. There's nothing on this, it's just clean. Just like that. Going in with my Chantecaille Mermaid Eyes, and this is Copper. And this is a really beautiful neutral shade to put on the lid. These are one and dones, like you can just leave it like that. I'm gonna put something over it, but super easy. I use this off camera a lot. Let me get in with a different brush. I'm gonna take this Rose and Ben, and this is her C30 brush. Just to get a little bit more detail in there. I need a little bit flatter of a brush. Let's try this Stilazzi brush. This is a Stilazzi large flat brush S224. I think you can get these on Amazon. I get it at my professional makeup store, but I think you can get them on Amazon too. I'll link where you can get this. This is a really good brush for this type of product or any type of cream based type products. I love this brush for that. All right, now we're gonna go in with my Giraffe Chantecaille Luminous eyeshadow, and this is more of a bronzy shade. So this one is broken, so I can't show it to you guys like that, so just have to do it this way. I'm just gonna pop that right into here. Ooh, so pretty. Don't worry, we're gonna blend that out in a second. I'm gonna take this brush. Here she is. This is my What's Up Beauty R106. Blend that out there. My other Chantecaille brush has Elephant, and I don't want to mix them. So we're just gonna use this one. This one's really good too. Pretty. It's easy breezy, smoky, kind of bronzy eyeshadow look. When I don't wear eyelashes, not eyelashes, when I don't wear, what do you call it? Anything on the bottom, I kind of like to make the lid a little bit more smoky, sultry. So I'm gonna go back in with Tropical Tan. I'm actually gonna take it onto this BK Beauty brush, and this is the 202. I like this brush a lot. I know I use a lot of the Angie ones, but I really like this one. I use this one quite a bit. So we're gonna go in that. I'm gonna pull a little bit more golden in there just because we have that Giraffe that's more golden. All right, you guys, I'm gonna finish up my eyes, mascara. I'm gonna put some lashes on and all of that just because I just wanna be a little bit more glamorous today, and I'll be right back. All right, Glam Fam, let's jump into these new Estee Lauder Pure Color Melt On Gloss Sticks. So these retail for $38 US. You get 0.06 ounces and 1.8 grams of products. You're looking at $21.11 per gram. This is made in Korea, and this is described as a melting solid gloss stick with reflective mirror shine, heats on contact, coats lips with a brazen liquid glaze, immediate lip plumping effect, and lips stay more hydrated over time, even after removal with this use. This is available in 8 shades, and they sent me Rose, which is a soft rose with neutral undertones. And that is the one I'm wearing right now because that is probably going to be the one I'll utilize the most. It's just more my color tone, even a little bit darker than I normally do, but still really beautiful. So I wanted to show you guys that it does give you a very pillowy effect and a very glossy mirror-like shine. I mean, very glossy, but you just have to be careful applying it because it can get all over the place, just like all the other clickers do. So just be mindful of that. This is just basically like a lipstick that is turned into a lip gloss, or lip gloss in a lipstick form is how I want to say it. The next shade is Tangerine, and that is a vivid orange with warm undertones. So I'll show you guys the swatch right there. And as you can see, this one goes really beautifully with my top. This delivers a really beautiful orange tone, but not unflattering. It actually looks really flattering. I might just experiment with that one day and just keep that one on. I really, really like that one. Actually, probably would have matched this top better. I might mix the two in just a second, but really beautiful, you guys. It is very conditioning. These are brand new with Estee Lauder, and I am really, really impressed. You can pick them up at Ulta, and I have the link right there in the corner as well as in the description. They also have it at Nordstrom and of course esteelauder.com. They are not on Sephora quite yet. I don't see them, so as I'm filming this video. The last shade is Garnet, and that is a soft red with neutral undertones. A beautiful red. That's my type of red if I wear red, which is pretty much never. When I had darker hair, I liked red lips a little bit more. I'm not as fond with it with blonde hair. So just for me personally, it's just my taste, but really beautiful shade though. Again, goes on, glides on. It is extremely hydrating. And I do think the claims of the pillowy effect is very true in that mirror-like shine. I don't feel any type of plumping effect, but because the lips are so pronounced with the glaze, it kind of just gives the illusion of a plumping effect, but there's no tingle or anything like that. There's no ingredients in there that are going to make your lips look plumper like a Too Faced or a Polite Society would. So just FYI on that when they say lip plumping, but all in all, beautiful shades. Let's take a little bit of the Tangerine one. One thing is it's hard to read the names on here. I don't know if this is, yeah, this is the Tangerine one. So that's my only thing in it. They should have put it like on the bottom. Let's just mix this to see if we can kind of make this a little bit orangier. Yeah, that's pretty. Like it just brings out the orange shirt. So I like that. Let's end the video like that. Old NBA trick so you don't get lipstick on your teeth. Or you could just put Vaseline on your teeth, one of the two. We used to do that every night for games. So really beautiful. I love the way everything turned out, you guys. It was stunning. This highlighter is just gonna be my #1 highlighter, you guys. That is just the best highlighter I've ever put on my face. As far as the lip glosses go, I need to play with them a little bit more. I like them. These colors are just a little bit more bright for what I usually do, but I still will interact with them, and I want to see if that lasting moisture, so I'll let you guys know that in the pinned comments. But thank you so much for joining me today. I love you guys so much. If you're new here, before you go, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Join our beautiful glam fam. We're here every week, and we just love for you to become part of our family. And if you did like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up when you guys hit the like button and comment below. It really does help my videos out. Plus, I love saying hello to you guys. You can join me during the week for shorts on YouTube, and I'm also over on Instagram. I'd love for you to follow me there. You can check out my blog, kristiallure.com. All of my merch is on there. Definitely check it out. I have my Glam Fam, Glam Fit, Glam Life, just my whole Glamorous Life Collections brand on there. You can also check out that page right there on my website where you can click that link, Shop My, and that will take you to all of my videos where all the whole look is going to be on that page right there. So I have each video, I have fashion pics, lifestyle pics, all that good stuff. So all of your affiliates really help me out. I do have all of my Caliseem skincare on. You guys know that's my ultimate favorite. It's at the top of the description, so you can just click on all of my skincare favorites. Thank you again for joining me. I love you guys so much. Be sure to check out that video next, and I will see you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.